What's up, guys? Back with another Starro video, and yep, we are making a whole video dedicated to Ruan Meis light cone. Kind of crazy. I don't think I've ever done a video for a character's light cone, which should really explain a lot of how good this light cone is. Most of the time, I just throw it in there, and most of the time, right, it's hey, if you're going for the character, their light cone is their best in slot. If not, only go for it if you really need it, or it's not used on anyone but this character, right? Pretty standard. I'm done with the video, right? This light cone is so good, you might have to sabotage some character's build just to run it. Like, it is so good. And even if so, it's like built in, like, I don't even know what the word, I can't even think about the word to say it. It's like foolproof, basically, to where you don't even need to hit the requirements and it's still broken. But anyway, let's go over it, and then I'll go talk about the 4 stars, and then I'll go back and talk about why I think it's so broken before I say, should you pull for it? You should. Anyway, so, Ruan Meis light cone. Well, also, side note, it looks very pretty, right? The whole looking in the mirror, laying down, very cool stuff. These are the stats. No one really cares for that. Let's go over the effect. Increases the wearer's break effect by 60%. When the wearer uses their ultimate, increases all allies damage by 24% for 3 turns. Should the wearer's break effect exceed or equal 150, 1 skill point will be recovered. During the start of every wave, not turns, remember that, all allies regenerate 10 energy. Effects of the same type cannot stack. That last line makes me so sad, because can you imagine running 3 supports, right? Like, let's say there is a support healer, right? Because obviously you can't put this on a abundance character, so you have to get a harmony character, right? So let's say you've got like a healer of some sort, right? Imagine having this on 3 characters, right? And you get like all the ultimate increase, right? You get the skill points every time they ult, and then you get 30 energy for the whole team each wave. That would be some craziness, right? That would be wild. That'd be wild. But regardless, very, very, very strong. Now, before we jump back and talk about it in detail, the 4 stars on the banner are Planetary Rendezvous, which is a nice harmony one, a Day 1 of My New Life, which is an okay preservation one, and then the Secret Vow. The Secret Vow is on this because Blade and Ruan Meis share the same 4 stars for their light cone banner. And the Secret Vow is Blade's best, like, I wouldn't call that copium piece, but if you don't have his light cone, you run this one, right? So, very good if you are a Blade fan. Now, going back to Ruan Meis light cone, damn. Someone's biased, bro. There's no way. Like, someone, like, this character has to look like their wife, or like they fell in love with the character or something, because they overtuned her so much. She's so good. So Ruan Meis scales off of break effect, right? This gives you 60% break effect just existing, right? This will help scale all of her stuff, right? Then, if you hit 150, which you are going to get, what, 30? I'm just going to round it to 30 from the traces. And the link rope, which you're going to run break effect, is another 30. That is 120. That means you need to find 30% break effect somewhere, right? Once you get that, you get a skill point every time you ult. This is very helpful for characters like Donhang, right? Or just skill points in general for characters who are skill point neutral, or you have to like let off a heal twice in a row because you're struggling. The skill point will come in clutch. And like the break effect by itself is really nice, right? Because occasionally your support might, activate a break effect, right? Especially someone like Ruan Meis, like, if you're going for Ruan Meis, you should just definitely get this, man. Oh my god, it's so good for her. It's so insanely good for her. However, if you're not going for her, this still might be a good light cone, because if you don't hit 150, right, if you just build like Ting Yun, right, when you ult to give energy, you're giving yourself a damage boost. Break effect 60% is still pretty nice, and you're also giving 10% energy every wave. I almost said 10%. 10 energy every wave. The skill point is just icing on the cake if you can get it, right? Like, if it was 150 for the damage increase and the skill point, I'd be like, okay, well, realistically, only Ruan Meis is going to have that much break effect. You'd have to, like, sabotage your character and your relics to get the break effect, but you don't need it. It's just 1 skill point, right? It's good, but it's not, like, you still have the entire light cone. The fact that you can take that out and it'll still be just as busted. Same with the energy, right? Like, the energy, people be like, oh, well, it's every wave, you know, I zero clear a memory of chaos, all that stuff. Like, okay, cool, right? But for other content that you're not insta-killing, or for players who don't have their characters built, the 10 energy is pretty nice, right? It might help you get your ult when you need it, or like, you know, I'm about to die, I need to heal. Oh, hey, 10 energy, boom, my healer got their ult, I'm healing, right? You're good to go. Or whatever it may be, right? It's just a nice to have, right? Like, they can take the 10 energy away, and this will still be just as broken. Same with the skill pick. If they tilt away the skill point, right, from the break effect, fine by me, fine by me. It's still broken. The 60% break effect and the 24% when you ult is so good. And for you whales out there, it gets even better. It increases the break effect by 100% at superposition 5. Increases the damage when you ult, right? Well, sorry. When you ult, you get a damage increase of 40% for 3 turns, right? And you get 20% energy. So 20%. I don't know. Percentages are throwing me off. Sorry. 20 energy every wave, right? That's insane. 100% break effect, by the way. That means if you're running this on Ruan Meis and you have max, that is 100 right there. 30 from her traces, 30 from her rope. You're done. You have the 160 for this passive just off of the rope, Ruan Meis, and the break effect from the light cone. That is crazy. That is so much break effect, right? And the fact that it's 40% damage increase, alongside the fact that she's giving you speed, all types of res pen, damage up in general. In addition to this, is just crazy. If you're a whale, you are eating with this light cone. Man, it is so absurdly broken. I really don't know what they're thinking. If this light cone, if people use it and it like just straight up doesn't do damage, I would be absolutely shocked. This just seems like it's a whole like character talent. Well, I wouldn't say talent, it's like a whole character kit in a sense, right? Like if this was on a like day 1 5-star, I'd probably be like, yeah, no, it's fair, you know. They increase their break effect with their skill, and like their ult gives you damage for your allies, and then they like give 10% energy when the turn comes around or something. I bet, okay, sure, right? I don't know, man. Let me know in the comments though what you think of this light cone. Are you going for dupes on it? Are you going for it even if you're not going for Ruan Meis? Do you think it's overrated? Let me know all of that in the comments. And of course, do not forget to like and subscribe for more historical content. When Joue's kit is revealed, I'll make a video on that. So don't forget to, you know, subscribe like I said, so you don't miss out on that. And of course, I will catch y'all in the next video. Also, I did issue you someone on Ruan Meis herself. I'll have it in the description, so you check that out as well if you are wondering if you should summon for her or what her kit is. And yeah, that'll be it. Thanks for watching.